Okay, it looks like all of our loofah are dried out. So we're definitely going to come and grab these. We've got a few more really large ones. Oh, that one's drying out. Those can probably finish drying out in the house. So we've got enough for our Christmas activities of making loofah sponges with the family. Excited. Okay, trying some new tango proofing. We normally have that square piece of plywood over here and a bungee tie wrapping it, but that takes too much time to get in and out. So I'm trying this scrap piece of bar that used to go to the gazebo that flew into the pool, and he's giving me the face like he can't get through, but when I turn my back and get halfway to the pond, he might be right beside me. So let's see if this actually is gonna work. So I'm noticing some behavior changes here. Not a lot of catfish are coming up and feeding. I'm seeing them. The bluegill are coming up, but not really the catfish. I don't know if it's because it's colder out. I don't know if they've just primarily switched their diet to now eating the smaller fish and they're no longer interested in the food. But you can see, here's one who's looking real finicky about it, like, what is this? Okay, he ate one. But this is definitely not the level of activity that I'm normally used to seeing. But here's this joker here. Not really interested in the food, if you see that, because there's food all around them. So I don't know if they're waiting for the bluegill to come out and that's what we've switched to. But in my previous videos, you'll notice how they just swarm and really eat the food. So I'm going to try to see if I can entice them some more, but it's plenty of food out here. So, well, that was really anticlimactic. No fish feeding frenzy today in the pond. Maybe it's because of the temperature change. Guess I'll have to ask Google's, what do catfish do in cold weather? The pond group I'm in said I really should probably be feeding them daily, and they would have been ready to fish by now. But it is what it is. Anyway, coming over here to check out the greenhouse, which I have also been neglecting. We don't have anything growing in here except for the fruit trees, which ought to be going into hibernation mode. We're going to get plastic up on these doors. It's funny, got the plastic taken down and put the doors up so it could have ventilation, and now we need plastic back up on the doors. So, just taking a look-see in. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's see. Alright, so, banana tree over here that we got in from over by the pool area doesn't look all that great. Moringa's not looking all that great. Apples are looking okay. Yeah, I think we're just kind of in hibernation mode in here with things. We definitely need to get the plastic up though. Because of all of this is just the dropping temperatures. We definitely want to redo our irrigation, pull these crepe myrtle branches out of here that we use to help fill up the garden beds, but they weren't really dead enough, so they caused a big weed and pest problem. I'm gonna dig up this soil that also had its own weed issues that we got from some local farm, and we're just gonna kind of burn it all, put it on the burn pile that we have just outside of the greenhouse, and try to restart it. Once it burns up, put it back in the beds, and then use some nice quality store-bought garden bed soil. Yeah, so looking through here. Okay, our little fig tree. Oh, but it's got some new sprouts on there. Our apple trees are doing pretty good. And got a few citrus things that are doing okay. Yeah, so we definitely just want to get our plastic back up on these. The game plan is to, over the winter, really kind of clean up in here, redo the irrigation lines, because we had inconsistent watering with these emitters. And so I'm just going to pull out all of these lines and redo all the vertical lines that come down into the different beds. But that header line up there, it's fine. It's got good water flow. I even had my plumber come and test it out. Oh, my bay leaf. It's doing well. And then we want to just really kind of clean up in here, clean up this area over here. The ground is unbalanced, which sucks. The guy who I got to level this, that's the same one that really scammed us out of our first pond dig. So I want to get, you know, some even grounding here to put these tables on. Get my water set up for this sink as well, and just do some general cleaning up around here is what's needed. So that's why we're not going to have a fall and winter garden. We're doing a complete reset in here with our soil, our irrigation. So what we're going to do for the doors is, because the guy who actually built these doors for me did an amazing job, but he wants to charge the same amount of building the doors to cover them in plastic, a plastic that we can easily put on and take off. So I found some adhesive magnetic tape, and so I'm just going to put it around each of the door frames and then adhere it to the leftover greenhouse plastic that we have, and just put that plastic on the inside of the door frames. So that's a lot less expensive, more of a DIY issue. I also want to take care of some of this gapping here. And I actually was just going to like use some, I wasn't going to do any spray foam because that feels a bit much, but I was going to wedge like a pool noodle in there or something. We'll see. It's not too much gappage. Once we have the plastic on here, it should be all right. So there we have it. And I've got way too much. I still got the fish food in here. I was really disappointed in not being able to see the fish. But this is the Connor Homestead check-in. It is December 6th. Oh, I'm in my new hunting jacket because I am going deer hunting for the first time. I'm going to deer camp with Arkansas Game and Fish. It's a wonderful program called Becoming an Outdoors Woman, and this is Becoming an Outdoors Woman Arkansas. But please check out your local state's Game and Fish department, because so many other states have this same program. It's where I've been able to pick up a lot of skills that have been really important to us on the homestead. So I'm super excited to go to deer camp next weekend for my birthday weekend. Yay! And on a final note, it looks like, at least for now, my tango barrier has been successful. We're almost to him. He is being such a good boy. He's waited for me this entire... You're a good boy, Tango. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy? Yeah, good boy.